Hello everybody. Today what I'm going to do is try to attempt to draw my mom. Today makes it 8 years since I lost her to cancer. So I thought I would kind of try to deal with my grief with drawing her. Here's a picture of her. Let's see if you can see her right there. So let's try to get to drawing her. I thought, interestingly enough, I thought it would be like, as time goes by, it would get easier. And in some ways, it's gotten easier, like in the sense of learning to live with this loss or this pain or this emptiness. But in a lot of ways, what I'm doing right now is trying to imagine the drawing on the paper and kind of lining out, if that makes sense, how the drawing will be exactly. So what I like to do is try to make it where I kind of figure out what the shape is first, the shape of her head. So for instance, I kind of go around, like this would be way too big. So I kind of go around and think about how this would look on paper exactly, which is kind of difficult, and kind of how I'm going to try to remember to keep my fingers out of the way, because I have a tendency to do that a lot of times, but kind of try to figure out exactly how to kind of draw. Sometimes I'll probably stop talking just to concentrate. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought it would get easier, but now what it is, it's more like, and it is easier in a sense, but it's more like now I'm thinking about how long it's been, and I don't like it, but it's hard. And I thought I would share this with you all because I know a lot of you go through anniversaries as well of someone you love. And so I'm going to try to get myself together so that I can see this picture. I was trying to think what I wanted to do today because I was like, oh my goodness, I feel so sad. And I hate that feeling, It's like there's nothing you can do to make yourself actually really feel better. I mean, you can cry, but it's like I get tired of crying, kind of. And I don't know if I finished my thought or not, but what I was going to say is you start kind of forgetting little things, like, I don't know, but just kind of like what it felt like to be hugged by her, because the type of cancer she had, it was in her bones, so she couldn't really be hugged so much. And then you see how this cheek is kind of going, oops. Let's see, maybe I'll do it like that. Oops, let's see. Okay, I gotta stand it up in such a way, hopefully y'all can see that. Okay, yeah, you can. This cheek kind of goes around like this. The face to me is like the hardest part to kind of, the facial shape, to kind of get. And then I also have the tendency to draw a little bit too dark, because since these are sketches and you're trying to figure it out, you really need to draw it a little bit lighter. But hey, that's kind of just the way I am. So okay, so we're here, came down to like her mouth. Here's her chin. So her chin is like right here. So we're gonna look at it like that. Sorry for the shaking. So that's about the right size for the face. Let's see, for the face and the hair, we're gonna do it like so. I hope y'all can hear me pretty well. I need to get a microphone. Yeah, really need to get a microphone, but I've spent so much money getting everything together with YouTube already. And if you don't know, it takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to actually be able to monetize with YouTube. So yeah, we are gonna eventually get that microphone. That's kind of starting to look like her. Try not to actually turn it. You know how the iPad will keep flipping around, kind of. Okay, and then our eyes. I'm gonna draw the eyebrows like so. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna do it like this. Then, okay, so this eye is kind of going kind of like an almond shape. Not down that far. Not as far down as we drew it just now, but the eyes are also a part of it that's really hard to get. And then to get the nose, what I like to do is build up the sides of it, not actually draw it in there, but just kind of build up the sides. So like this part, you see how this part, you see it's a little bit darker around here. So therefore, I try to make this part a little bit darker around in this area. And you see how that's automatically like bringing a nose started, because your eye will automatically like add those things together. And then I'm trying to get this area right in here. Those are the pretty birds in the background that you all might be hearing. I'm not sure. Let's see. Now we're going to try to get the nose. Let's see. So the cheeks, cheek to the nose, cheek to the nose. So that nose is a little bit too far down. So That's another little tip, is make sure, like, wherever the cheeks are, like, everything lines up. What I've been meaning to do is to actually do portraits every day, but that has not happened. So I don't know, that might be my goal, to start doing that like a little bit more. But I've also started trying to do caricatures, like little cartoon characters. And I'm gonna draw this in more so, instead of actually drawing like a little thing around like that. But I'm gonna kind of draw in this part of the nose, and then it kind of comes down like so. And then what we're gonna do is work on this part of the face. Hoping this is all gonna come out looking right. And I think I need more space, so the nose to the chin is right there, nose to the chin. So we need the chin to be a little bit further down, and that's why we put that little spot there. But we forgot about that little spot. So we're gonna put it more like this. Put this more like this over here. Hey, it's starting to look like her. Cool. And I'll tell you all a little bit about her. She loved music. Oh my goodness. She loved music. She actually majored in music, and she taught school for, I think, 30 years. She taught like 4-year-olds most of the time. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try to work on the lips now. And then you see how the chin is to the lips. It needs to be enough space in between there. So we need to make sure we're not that we're getting that correctly. I'm thinking after I finish this, I think I might go to Bath and Body Works. I love that store. Something about it just makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm like, let's see, where should I go? They've been having some really great sales also. Right now is their semi-annual sale. Oh, and my mom, she used to love to shop as well. So I got that little tendency from her. And anyway, she liked to play the piano. And my hands have the tendency to shake, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know if it's medicine related or nerve related or what it is, but they just have that tendency to do that. this part out. And I like it when it actually pops out and you kind of actually see the person, you know. Not that I've actually seen it just yet really pop, but it's getting there. It's getting closer. And for some reason, I always seem to draw off to the right side. I don't know why, but who knows? Maybe that's my special artistic talent or something. We're just gonna believe that's what it is. Okay, chin. Wasn't that much space between the chin. I used to have a smaller eraser. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I really, really need the watch hours, especially. So please watch my long form videos, because the shorts with the good music and all, that does not count towards the watch hours. I'm actually giving her a little afro, but then I was like, okay, Sharon, that's the ADHD part that's kind of getting off to thinking something else, I guess, like from my imagination or something. I don't know. Let's try to come back together. I wish I could get it just perfect. She was like a perfectionist too. I hate Cancer. I hate even the commercials that will come on. Ugh. And then there's like certain parts, certain times of the year, I think usually around Christmas time, that those commercials will play. And I mean, I understand why they do that, because they want people to donate money, but I wish there was some other way. And sorry if I'm like, oh, let's see. I need to try to prop it up. Move this candle here and try to prop it up. That's my little candle moving around. Can you still see her? Yeah, you can. Okay. I kind of like doing the hair part. The hair is kind of cool. And you see how, even though I made it kind of into an afro, it just kind of did the shape of her head. So it's not the ADHD after all. It was just, okay, really it was. I kind of like drawing afros also. And just modern. I do like drawing, like modern art, if I can say it right. Yeah, my parents were married for almost 50 years. They came so close. But I just kind of still think of them as having been married that long. This hand is shaking over here on the left side, so I apologize about that. Like I said, I don't know why that is. You all probably, I don't know if you can even see it or not, but if you do see some shaking, that's what it is. And then you see how this part is a little darker in here. So we're gonna make that part a little darker. And then because the face is not exactly right, we're gonna kind of try to work on the face a little bit more, but with the hair. I just love the sound of the pencil hitting the paper. Also, it's kind of cool. Here we go. Those are the eyes. That's the eye. There we go. It's getting better. That's basically the key, is if you can get the eyes right, it'll look right. But sometimes it's really hard to get those eyes exactly the way they're supposed to be. I'm gonna look and see if I have that small eraser that I used to have, which I don't see where it is anymore. I do have like this pencil eraser, which I think is pretty cool. See? Isn't that neat? It actually erases, like, okay, this is the part that I wanted to erase. Because I want to change the bottom of her face a little bit more. And I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. Hopefully not too long, but I don't think I'm really going to even edit it. I think I'm just going to, because I tell you right now, and all, you know, just with all the emotions and feelings and just not really feeling so great, that is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Let's do it again. Do it again until you get it right. And then it's more like a smile that she has in this picture. And I like to use my little brush so I can be fancy. Plus it just makes it more fun. Okay, and then the mouth is a little bit wider than the nose. So we got to make sure that that is a little bit of a guide for us. And then we see a little bit of teeth, but not very much. I tell you, drawing is kind of difficult. But, I mean, with practice, it gets better. But, I got out of practice of doing portraits, and now it's more of a struggle. Oh, and one thing about lips that I just thought about is you need to do these little circles, and that will make the lips more pouty and look more like actual lips. So you do a circle here, circle there, another circle here, something like that, depending on the size of the lip. I should have shown it off to the side. But like this, like a circle here, a circle there, and then like 3 circles in here, and then you can kind of bring it together like that. Something like that. Let's get back to drawing on the portrait. It's just kind of like a little practice of drawing the lips. And unfortunately, I feel like, that's not right either. But just do your best. And a lot of times I've noticed that I'll be thinking that, like, oh my goodness, no, that's not right either. That's not right either. And then I'll look back at it and it's like, oh, it looks great, you know? And it's funny how you'll have that voice in your head. They'll be saying all this negative stuff to you. Yeah, one thing my mom used to say is everybody needs a hobby. And I just thought about maybe I'll start doing this on each of her anniversaries. Her upcoming anniversary, like a day or so ahead. I'm trying to do like a little bit where the mouth is open, but there's also a lip. There's that smile. I'm going to emphasize the lip a little bit more. You know what is really awesome about drawing is because you're looking at so much detail of it, you actually start, or for me, when I'm drawing her, I can actually kind of see myself in the drawing, and it's like, whoa, dude. No, I'm just kidding. But it's amazing. DNA. That jaw is not right. Jaw should be main thing is try not to get too frustrated with yourself if you can't get it exactly right. Just do the best you can and know that as you continue to practice and practice and practice, you will get better at it. And I'm saying that, but I'm also telling myself that. Yeah, it does look like her eyes. Oh my goodness. Now I see her. absolutely beautiful. Now let's try to get the hair right. I'm gonna erase these lips. I wish the sadness would go away. And now that stupid phone is ringing. I'm just gonna ignore it. How dare it ring while I'm doing a video? How dare it? And I'm kind of a perfectionist, just like she was, like where I see things and it's like, oh, it's still not good enough, or feeling that way. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to be much more complimentary of myself instead of just like bashing myself over and over again. Let's see, and this hair part is up a little bit too high. That's part of the problem. And use my little, and this is just a regular cosmetic brush. I just got the cheapest little brushes off of Amazon. I love it. Oh, and also, you all should be so proud of me. Just kidding. I updated my website a little bit, or did an update on it. Updated note on it. So go check it out if you're interested. The little sound effects are just for, I don't know what reason. Somehow they just seem necessary for drawing. I'm curious, how many of you like draw yourself, or artists, and what do you like to draw? If you don't mind, please put it in the comments, because I really would like to know. Because that's one thing about it, is you can't really tell anything about your viewers. And then, let's see, so the hair kind of goes more this way. So now we're just gonna do some shading in this part, and then this one, the part that goes up like this, and then it kind of went around like so. Now we're going to darken this part up a little bit more. Darken this part up more. This part, I just realized the hair isn't exactly right on either side. Let me use my brush. Let me be fancy. I love laughing. That's my coping mechanism for a lot of things. It's laughter. It's gotten me through a lot of things in life. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of do this shape. I'll try to take out some more of this part and do the shape. And hopefully my hand has not been blocking the drawing the whole time. I hate it when that happens. And hopefully, like, my voice has been loud enough, because there's certain things that I can only edit so much. And I really don't feel like doing too much editing right now, because I also need to do my drawing challenges. Okay, so this was kind of like this, and this part is like this, and then that's my dog Pookie. She is sleeping, and when she sleeps, she starts dreaming and starts barking in the dream. It's so cute. Oh, and then let's see. Let's erase this part. And then, let's see, the eyes to nose to mouth. Eyes. And then eyes to the bottom of the nose, usually about where the ear would go, as a general rule. And you can see just like a little bit of her ear. I kind of have a feeling, though, that all artists are pretty hard on their drawings. We're all just a little bit kooky. And why, I don't know. I mean, because it's art, so... I hate it when I can't get it right, though. It's like... The frustration. Okay, let's kind of finish up the face here. And then we're gonna do the... Okay, so we can't really see the top part of the ear. That's one thing. Very important is draw what you see. Draw only what you see. Which can be difficult because the brain wants to automatically fill things in. But draw only what you can see. Then she has an earring on. I'm gonna give her some more cheeks. We need to work on that nose a little bit. That kind of goes up a little bit more. Draw what you see. Draw only what you can see. Okay. So I can see the cheeks. And more cheeks. I have those same little chubby cheeks. They're so cute. My dad has chubby cheeks too. I love cheeks though, the little chubby cheeks. Especially like on babies when it's really, really chubby. Gotta, you know, it's like you gotta pinch those little cheeks. They're just begging for it. Let's see. Oh, you know what's wrong? The hair and the eyes. That's too long. Okay. That's what it is. It's wrong. So let's correct that. So her forehead is like to this point to her like top part of this part to top part of this part. So all right, so we're gonna go like that. So it'll be approximately like, okay, so the eyes. Did I just mess it up? No, I did not. Hopefully not. But we can always keep working on it. Keep working on it. I have seen it before where after I erase so much of something, then it's like it just really pops out. The person's face, I mean. So I'm just hoping that's what's gonna really happen also. And then part of me, I think, just feels like, oh, it's just never gonna be exactly good enough, you know? But those are negative thoughts and just, they're not correct, you know? I have to challenge those thoughts. If I change it some more, I might like continue to work on it. What I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and draw like the neck in. It's actually not right there. Okay, so neck right there, and then right there, and then shoulders and shoulders. Yeah, but I think I started seeing something and then got distracted. Anyway, if I do some more with it, what I'll do is I'll put it in the community tab on YouTube. And then y'all can see it then if I do some more with it. Now we're join her necklace. And see, the sweater came slightly over the necklace, so we're going to draw that. And it should be about right here. No, that should be a little bit over. I think she would be pretty proud of that. I'm going to try to be proud of it too. By the way, as I was looking over the video, playing it back, I realized there was a couple of things that I remember that I used to do when I did portrait drawing more. So I thought I'd come back on and add those little touches with you all. First, we're gonna erase a little bit of this and a little bit of this. And we're gonna use this brush to smooth it out. Anyway, this is how you make it look smooth. A lot of times artists will not show you this. This is the way they get that smooth finish. Erase a little bit more, because with erasing, you can also, you see how you can also continue to add to your drawing. When in reality, you're taking things away. And then here's another little trick. Here's another little trick. Some simple tissue. And you can smooth it around and get even more closer in to your drawing. Yeah, I like that better. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more. Let's see. I think I'll do a little bit more erasing. So that part, that cheek will pop out a little bit more, you see? Yeah, it's popping out a little bit more without it looking, you know, weird or anything. Because I kept looking, I was like, still not exactly right. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Okay, bye.